All right. Happy hump day, everybody. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. All right. It's really fun doing this and seeing everybody come on and announce themselves, where they're coming in from, and the different voices and the level of the voices. We all wake up every morning in a different place. You see Nancy come on and she's all, and she's got her glasses on and she's like ready to go. And then some of us woke up and went, good morning. That might have been me this morning. So good to see everybody. And it's hump day. We got a great day today. But I'll tell you, I got to say something before we kick this thing off. And the word for today is limitless. But tomorrow is Veterans Day. And I won't be able to attend tomorrow. And I just want to say that we in this Coach's Corner have a lot of veterans that fought, protected, served, laid their self on the line for the freedoms that we get to wake up to each and every day. And, I'd like to say every day I'm reminded, every day I think about it. But then I look and sometimes I go, you know what? I just get so busy with the day. It shouldn't be an excuse that I don't. But I'll tell you what, they do. I'm sure there's not a day goes by that they don't think about when they were defending and protecting and serving our great land in this country. And I guess this morning, I just want to say thank you in preparation for Veterans Day. Thank you for your service. Thank you for your sacrifice. Thank you to your family that sacrificed, and for protecting people like myself and so many of you. So tomorrow, if you can remember and think about it, maybe put a note down somewhere. Let's wear some patriotic colors to the Coach's Corner, right? Let's wear something to honor these veterans that guided, protected, served, and fought for our freedom. So I just wanted to get that out there. Thank you for your service. We love you and we appreciate you. And God bless you. And the word for today is limitless. Limitless. Having no limit or limits, unrestricted. Could you imagine just going through life like limitless? There's a movie out where they manufactured this little thing, and it was like a little, I don't know how many of you watched that movie where he put it in his mouth. Man, he was cranking numbers through his head. He could do all this tricks and acrobat. I mean, he was limitless. All right. Having no limit or limits, unrestricted. And what I thought about, bringing it back down to us, which are humans, and we don't have that ability, right? But here's what we do have. We have the ability to challenge our limits, not limit our challenges. And I think about my journey. How many times am I not limitless because I'm looking at the challenge and I'm limiting what I can do within that challenge? Does that make sense? I'm looking at Susan, like Susan's in the middle. Susan and Bill's in the middle of my screen this morning. And I got thinking about it. Challenge my limits, don't limit my challenges. Why don't I just go after it? Like, is it going to matter one day? No, what's going to matter is either I did or I didn't. I didn't try. So go after it. And then I looked at adopt a why can't I attitude for a more limitless life. And I got to be really quick because I want to give Andrea due time. And so, why can't I have the happiest relationship imaginable? I want you to think about these things. Why can't I excel in my own business? Why can't I take extended vacations? Why can't I have big dreams and achieve them? Why can't I visit every country on my bucket list? Why can't I sleep in today? Or get up early and see the sunshine rise, see the sunrise. So some of the things I went to was how to create a limitless life. I've got to master communication skills. See, if I master communication skills, these things right here, it will help create a limitless life. I got to raise my influence, like the people I'm surrounding. I got to broaden my network. I got to increase my skill set. I just got to get better. I got to create a positive mindset. I got to take care of my body so I can travel to all these places that I want to on my bucket list. And a lot of times I got to dress for the part, right? I got to dress for the part. All of these characteristics take on an opportunity to have more of a limitless life. So I want to turn it over to Andrea. Andrea, thank you for being on this morning and sharing.
My pleasure. So thank you for having me on here. And so what I found on this one, and this was a fun word because some of us, guilty, can put a lot of limits on ourselves. So it was neat to kind of think of this, of the world in kind of a more expansive way. But your imagination has no limits at all, other than those that you impose on it in the moment it seems to go beyond what is normal. And that was Christine Delory. And I thought, gosh, that's so true, right? Like I can think limitless within my limits, if that makes sense. But the minute that I think, ooh, that's a little abnormal, that's a little much, then I can shrink into that limited thinking. So the biggest thing that stops us from fulfilling dreams in life and being limitless is, and I'm going to say, our attitude, right? So we feel like we don't deserve it and that we're not worthy of such a great life, right? We don't believe we're good enough to achieve it. We're not smart enough. We're not young enough. We're not courageous enough. We're not all these not statements. And then we get scared, right? We get scared of what other people are going to think of us. We're scared of, how we're going to be perceived. We're scared to try something new. We're scared of the unknown. So we just get scared. But it's all about our attitude on each of these. So I'm going to come up with, I like to-do lists, guys. Everybody knows this. Give me a good Excel spreadsheet, give me a good to-do list, and I'm a happy camper. So our to-do list, there's 7 thoughts that we just need to wipe from our mind. So when we're figuring out those daily affirmations, kind of do the opposite of this in order to get a limitless thinking. So first of all, I'm not special enough, unique enough, enough, right? So figure out a way. You are enough. I am special. I am enough. I do deserve what I'm looking for. 2, I don't know what I want, right? That's something that we can think, I want more, but I don't know what it is. And all I can think about when I think about that is, how does the world know what to give us if we don't know what we want ourselves, or at least put it out there? And I don't know if you guys have ever had this experience, but you're supposed to go out to eat with your significant other, right? And they're like, where do you want to go? You're like, I don't know. And you end up getting pizza for the 8,000th time, right? Like, how many have done that? Where you're like, I don't know what I want. Well, you know what you don't want, right? If you don't know what you want, you can at least limit it by what you don't want. So try not to limit yourself by just saying, I don't know. Get more concrete in your mind about what you want. 3, we tell ourselves, I don't have time. I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. I can't travel. I don't have time for that. I can't sleep in. I don't have time for that. Like, I think of all of Brent's I can't things. Well, we all have the same number of hours of the day, right? Brent Palmer has the same number of hours as Andrea Rosser. So I can't blame my lack of, let's say, success that he has because I don't have the time. He's got the same, he probably has less time, right? So we all have the same number of hours. So don't let that time limit us. 4, I'm an old dog and I can't learn a new trick. So we can't keep up with this changing world. There's all this new technology. No, find a skill that you want, whatever it may be. It could be, you want to learn how to play pickleball. Find a skill that you want and go take the time to develop it. 5, I'm the only hot mess on this planet. I'm the only one that doesn't have my act together. Well, guess what? We watch everybody else's advertisement. You know, we can get into this comparison mode. You get on social media, you know, everybody's well put together. They always look great. Their kitchens are never messy. Have you ever noticed that? Like every kitchen on this earth is clean except for mine, right? But that's not true. We're all hot messes in our own way. So that doesn't need to limit us. 6, I don't need any help. And kind of crazy to think about, but that is a huge limiting belief because there's no weakness in asking for help. We all have different strengths. So if I want to be limitless, I might need to reach out to Susan and say, hey, Susan, I need help organizing something, right? I might need to reach out to Ronnie and hear a little bit more about art or photography. I might need to reach out to different people in this world and say, help me become more limitless with your skill set. And then lastly, sometimes we can think that we have to change something before we can get something. And what keeps coming, and I've had this thought, so don't judge me too hard here, but I've absolutely had this thought. I need to get in a little bit better shape before I join the gym. Like, am I the only one that thinks like for me to walk into a gym, I need to be in a little bit better? Well, I'm limiting myself right there because where am I going to get in better shape? Probably in that gym. But we can do that in so many ways. I need to achieve a little bit more before I reach out to that mentor and earn their time, right? I need a little bit more in my savings account before I try to go on a trip. So figure out where you're limiting yourself. If you want it bad enough, go find a way to make that money for the trip, right? Go just get in the gym and go get in that shape that you want, whatever it may be, but just stop limiting yourself thinking that you have to change something before you can achieve something. So that's what I brought today. And I'm going to say one last thing. So one of the biggest lessons I've learned from you, Coach, so you talked about Veterans Day tomorrow. I have had the privilege of being with you in a variety of places. And whenever you see somebody that serves, you always thank them. And I think that's such a gift that you give to this world. So you said you try to think about it every day, but I've seen it many, many times. So thank you for that example. And thank you to all of you veterans. So grateful for you.
Andrea, great lesson. That was awesome. It really was. Well, guys, thank you for being here. Happy Hump Day. Let's go rock the world. Let's find somebody today, make them have a better day because we showed up in their life. We love you. I'll miss you tomorrow. I'll be praying for you. And thank you again, all of our veterans and all of our veterans around the world. We love you and we're grateful for you.
Thanks, guys.
See you.
Guys.
Blessings.
That was
Thank
awesome.
you.
Good